Now tell me who could stop me. I'm in the zone. Competition's none in a league of my own. All about the W. I'ma bring it home. When it's over with, I'ma be the king of the throne. Now who could stop me? I'm in the zone. Competition's none in a league of my own. All about the W. I'ma bring it home. When it's over with, I'ma be the king of the throne. I'm in the zone. Look, I'm in the zone. The competition whack. Tell them let's get it on. My hustle game crazy and I'ma finish strong. You threw up so many.
Everyone is in their seats here at the Wells Fargo Center as the 76ers look to grab a win here in Philadelphia. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. Someone will be keeping an eye on John Wall.
You know, there are so many.
Doris Burke had a chance to catch up with head coach Randy Whitman. Doris, what did he have to say?
Yes, Kevin, he's certainly mindful of the shot-blocking presence they'll run up against inside, but he doesn't want them shying away offensively. If anything, he said, we've got to be aggressive, but also patient. If we can be deceptive in the way we attack, and there are ways to do that, we can be successful inside. Guys, let's see how successful they can be.
Thanks a lot, Doris. And dealing with the sort of defense they're facing is not an easy challenge.
No, but they've got a few weapons of their own that they can counter with, so it's not exactly a one-sided battle.
Maybe so, Steve, but those weapons are still going to have to perform at a really high level for them to have a chance to be successful.
Quarters checked in for Trevor Ariza. Both free throws good from Big Smooth.
Boy, the Wizards had a hard time getting wins against the rest of the conference, and it's a big part of why they never built any momentum up at any point of the season. When you can't find it in your ability to beat other teams in your conference, it's a long season for you.
Wall gets a screen from Serafin. And again, John Wall. Wall's got 5 points so far.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Yeah, they've been the aggressors, Clark, and getting the ball inside into that lane area has been huge for them.
And the pass to Big Smooth. The feed now to Hawks. Well, back to the Wizards. 52 games this season are played in conference, and they struggled against the East, so it really did create a huge roadblock for them. Only 15 conference wins for them, and Steve, that was the second fewest in the East.
Yeah, and the East, as we know, last year was really weak, so that number is pretty alarming, especially when you consider how well Washington played down the stretch.
Philadelphia Gortat's checked in for Washington, and then he comes in for Al Harrington.
Tough break for the defense. He took the heat and drew the whistle.
Yep, but when you get there late, that's what happened.
And Washington making a change here. Webster's checked in. Temple dishes to Gortat. Temple the pass to Gortat. The Wizards working the ball around now. Temple can't get it to go. For Philadelphia, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Carter Williams kicks to Richardson. Big Smooth the pass to Young. There's the dish to Richardson. 5 on the clock. Gortat with the steal. And Porter pushing it up. No one back.
Oh, my goodness. Whoa! What a huge play.
Nasty. Absolutely filthy.
And the building is stunned, partner. He dug deep into his bag of tricks there.
I hope he keeps that one handy. I want to see that again.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The 76ers have been all 4 of their chances so far in this one. First one falls for him. And Washington making a change here. Both free throws good from Big Smooth. So it's the Wizards now. Last time they met was in Washington.
Well, and they got the better of them that game, I thought, by forcing turnovers. Their defense was terrific, and they were able to get out in transition and get some easy hoops.
You know, even from here, you could see that one pretty clearly. Yep, pretty obvious. And a good call by the officials.
Puts it up off the inbound. Here's Hawes. Banked in off the glass. And the 76ers lead by 1.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Big Smooth. He's in a shooting guard. He's out there with Brown. Spencer Hawes out there with Evan Turner. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. That's good. Harrington's got 5 points now in the quarter. Getting in the passing lanes, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers. I mean, you got to do it.
That's a must if you're going to be a good defensive team. Good perimeter defense can cause a lot of headaches and problems for the offense. That's why those defenders are in such high demand.
Passes it to Big Smooth. Just 5 on the clock. That's short off the rim. The Wizards have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Wall dishes to Harrington.
That's foul number 2 on him. It might not warrant sitting in entirely, but another one before halftime, they could be in some trouble.
Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
Yeah, I've noticed also that their quick hands have led to a lot of forced turnovers. They're getting some points in transition as a result.
Al Harrington is back after missing all but a handful of games last season. The summer prior, after a knee surgery, he suffered a staph infection in his knee, and that had to be frustrating for him.
Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kevin, there's no doubt Nerlens Noel has faced his share of adversity over the last year. An ACL tear in his left knee cost him the end of his college season at Kentucky. That was followed by the long, grueling rehab process. And, of course, his surprise slide on draft night. But no one...
Here's Big Smooth. 11 points for him in that last game against Golden State. Misses with the tough, leaning jump shot. And Al Harrington certainly fits the need for a lot of teams. The spread 4, for instance.
Yeah, when your power forward can step outside and knock the three-pointer down, it's incredible the spacing that occurs for your offense, and that really gives a lot of driving and passing lanes for your teammates.
The spread 4, the stretch 4, whatever you want to call it. It's one of those nice things that the game has added. It has been fun to watch in its development.
Yeah, sure has.
Carter Williams kicks to Turner. Dishes to Carter Williams. Pass to Big Smooth. Clock at 6. Here's Allen. Here's Hawes. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And a look here at the Wizards, how they ranked in the NBA last season. 9th in rebounds, 10th in three-point shooting. As for the assist numbers, not as strong for them. Top 20 in the league. They certainly are capable of much better in that area.
And what stands out to me, Clark, with what you just talked about is the rebounds, because this is a very physical team. They like to try to bully their opponent at both ends of the floor. On the defensive glass, they were excellent. And then offensively, on missed shots, they really got after it and tried to get second chance points.
Feeds it to Beal. Beal gets a screen from Serafin. And there's the rejection. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. Washington making some changes. Ortad has come in for Kevin Serafin. And Al Harrington subbed in for Nene. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Turner with a screen on Wall. Brown kicks to Turner. Ariza covering. Back to Brown. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Here's Turner. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert. He's got to take that every time.
And so that's the end of the first half. Wizards lead.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Thanks, everyone, for being with us for the midweek edition.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get... And Count Kowalski is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Well, he's one of the toughest guys in the league to stay in front of. Just the speed, the athleticism, the shiftiness. He is really something.
Yeah, sublime quickness and fantastic hands make it a team effort to contain him. And he's that dangerous.
So the Wizards 5 right now. Otto Porter and Nene at the forwards. Webster out there with Wall, and it's Serafin in at the 5. Home in the paint. Wall passes to Nene. Shot clock at 6. From about 16. And that one goes long.
Even though he isn't having the best of game from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him. Well, Nene had always been up in the mid-50s when it came to field goal percentage, but last season that just didn't happen. He still put up the same amount of shots, but his efficiency went way down compared to past seasons. Well, he certainly isn't the one to blame for them being in the hole. He's been on the money with his game.
Outside, Wall. He dishes it to Nene. Offensive rebound. He feeds it to Porter. Pass to Wall. Right side, Wall.
2 minutes left.
Nene setting the pick for Wall. He passes to Webster. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And going back to Nene last season, the second worst field goal percentage of his career.
Fortunately, he did improve in other areas. Best season ever in terms of assists and free throw shooting.
Wizards making a switch here. Gortat's checked in for Kevin Serafin. Esseley comes in for Nene. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Porter. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Webster.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Brown against Wall. The 76ers with another miss.
The big problem for the 76ers last season was finding late-game offense. I mean, you look at a quarter-by-quarter breakdown of how they scored, and they were second to last in the league in fourth-quarter points.
Big smooth the pass to Noel. Brown outside. He kicks it to Noel. Knocks it loose. And there's the pass to Beal. And foul call as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel. Well, back to what you said, Clark, about the 76ers. They had some players that could create on their own, but when things began to tighten up in the fourth, it helped Steve to have different shot creators, and that just didn't happen for them.
They were planning to play inside out, Kevin, when they had Bynum through the trade. They thought they could have a low post man who could dominate. But without him, they were really unable to find any sort of offensive rhythm with the rest of their talent.
Here's Beal, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
Oh, man, they are just putting the hammer down right now.
Defensively and offensively. It has all been working for him today.
And this is his third trip to the line tonight.
Quality free throw shooter a year ago, about 79%.
Al Harrington's checked in for Vesely. Carter Williams dishes to Turner. Turner gets the screen from Carter Williams. Here's Turner. To halt the run. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit.
Friday, November 8th.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Wizards.
They've been the aggressors, and they've been tougher in the paint all game.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Evan Turner and Thaddeus Young at the forward slots. Carter Williams is out there with Big Smooth, and it's Noel in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
John Wall.
And what I like about him, he needs very little time to get his shot off. If he has just a bit of room, that's all it takes. In a catch-and-shoot situation, he's going to let it fly.
And offensively, you'll find him often lurking on those corners. Always a high percentage shot among three-pointers, and especially for him. He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And the Wizards making a change here. Porter's checked in. Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to Golden State.
They just couldn't get the ball in the basket that day, guys. No matter how many plays you make at the defensive end, it's hard to overcome such a lack of production offensively.
Yeah, the high-quality shots were few and far between for them, and they have nobody to blame but themselves. They need to work a lot harder to get good shots today.
Passes it to Big Smooth. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
Losing 12 straight to start the season for the Wizards, just ominous. And through 20 games, the worst start in franchise history. But once they got back to health, they showed they could compete with anybody.
Martell Webster, he's checked in for the Wizards. When you start out like the Wizards did last year, it's easy to get down on yourself and give up on the season. But you know what, Steve? They showed a lot of fight and never bowed their heads.
Got to give a lot of credit to Randy Whitman for keeping the ship afloat after that tough start. And I like the fact that they added some veteran guys a season ago that I think added to the character of this team. It's an interesting group, no doubt.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
Wizards leading by 18. Outside, Wall. Kicks it to Porter. Turner covering. From the baseline. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. 76ers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And here is Carter Williams. Pass to Big Smooth. The feed to Turner. Stolen by Nene. Porter kicks the Wall. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. Chance now to check out the Washington Wizards' upcoming schedule. Their next game, playing at home, is the Nets coming to town. That game is the first and last of their homestand.
For most of the start of the Wizards' 2012-13 campaign, the question was, when is John Wall going to return? Well, the answer ended when he came back in January. He quickly made his presence felt on that team.
And Washington making a change here. Beal's checked in. Carter Williams kicks to Noel. Here's Big Smooth. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And what a huge difference for the Wizards record-wise once John Wall returned last season. The record 5-28 with him out. And then with him playing, 24 and 25.
Yeah, that's the first record on pace for 12 wins. That would have been the worst in the league by far. The second record is on pace for 40 wins, which in the East would have put them in the mix for the 7th spot. So a huge difference there.
It was almost like he was surprised to be that wide open, yet he knocked it down.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And Young kicks to Carter Williams. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Turner lets it go with a 3. Rebound, Washington. Gortat's got 6 rebounds now in the game. All passes to Porter. Rejected by Young. Carter Williams with it. The dish to Noel. The pass to Big Smooth. Feeds to Young. Nice D from Gortat.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
And the foul on Big Smooth. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Gortat dishes to Wall. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
The 76ers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Passes to Big Smooth. The baseline jumper goes down.
Boy, has he picked it up in the second half. He's on fire.
Outside, Wall. Benet setting the pick for Wall. And the foul on Big Smooth. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
That foul gives him 4, so he's just 2 away from being Dairy Queen.
Here's Beal. Dishes it to Nene. No luck. Excellent D there from Big Smooth. The 76ers trailed by 20. Carter Williams with it. Now guarded by Gortat. And Noel kicks to Carter Williams. Thaddeus Young on the wing. That's tipped. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's the bucket. Young's got 4 points this quarter. 1:41 left in the game. Outside, Wall. He dishes it to Beal. The tray. In-chance shot. Gortat misses. The 76ers have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Carter Williams, the pass to Turner. Turner gets the screen from Carter Williams. Turner dishes to Young. Great D that time from Beal. Wizards leading by 18.
Well, one more and that's it. He'll be DQ'd, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
And that one misses. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. And he sinks the second. And so here is Philadelphia. Now here's Williams. Anderson up top. He passes it to Big Smooth. 6 on the shot clock. Not this time.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Off his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. Garrett Temple has checked in for Washington. Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Seraphin. That is good.
Kevin Seraphin.
Boy, you relish these sorts of road games where you come in and you get the job done.
In a long schedule with the kinds of pressure of travel and tough opponents throughout the season, it's always good when you play a game like they have here.
Williams passes to Big Smooth. And he uses the glass on the layup. Here's Temple. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. For Clark, Stephen Doris, and the rest of the crew, Kevin Harlan saying see you next time.
Zero wins so far on this latest homestand has to be tough to swallow. How are you feeling about the team's performance lately and the inability to take games on your home court?
It's frustrating, man. Really frustrating. The fans deserve better than this. First and foremost, we got to take care of business here at home, you know? If we can't do that, we can't expect to do much of anything in this league. We've got some serious work to do to keep this from happening again.